Gotta be Infinity. Think so. How y'all doing? Infinity will be our go-to. Dude. I'm just gonna try to limit the amount of event cards we're running in this deck. I'm gonna add everything and I'll try to nip a few out. Now, we are running Toxic Waste Imp. There's no way around that. That is inevitable. So running, that's our super rare. I'm gonna try to not run any other super rares. It's just gonna be a couple of event cards. What are we gonna follow this up with? On turns 4 and 5 is the question. Trickster's on about yesterday. Did I not update the info? Sorry, I probably didn't update it. You call Infinity. I feel like Infinity budget is overdue. You can do it with the Gravestone deck that you saw, you know, a couple weeks ago. We're going free to play Friday, of course, somewhat. I think we're probably gonna end up using Hot Dog Imps. You always use Imp Commander. Great budget card. Where the heck is Imp Commander? Did I put it in already? Guess I did. Fishy Imp is a really good choice. This Environments is probably the one. I don't think we're gonna go with Mini Ninja. This is actually useful. Thing is, we need power. We could use back air bounces for our removal. It's probably good. Yeah, the finishers is the struggle. None of these are good. It'd have to be. We need just ways of putting damage. Again, I'm gonna try to limit the event cards. Having, you know, already Imposter and Imp Throwing Imp, I feel like is enough event cards. Plus running Toxic Waste Imp, you have to. But a lot of people have this. This is a card that wasn't always super rare and it's been around since the beginning of the game. This was actually the last rare for me to get 4 copies of, back when it was rare. Final mission. Yeah, it's gonna... This was definitely possible to hit Ultimate League with this kind of deck. I feel like we might still run out of steam, though. Found a more card draw or something. I mean, if you get Imp Commander, you'll be fine, but we need other ways of winning. Blowgun for the memes. It's not a horrible idea, actually. Is Blowgun just a rare? This is a removal card, too. This could actually get it done. I'm actually going to run Blowgun. Someone said for the memes, it's actually a good card in this deck. I think the Imposter is super important. Infinity times more. It's gonna try the Imps. Oh yeah, you're excited. It's a strike through card. Just think about this as the power flower of this deck. You don't have to upgrade, by the way. It's a strike through removal bounce card. The best Imp card, the most important you know, are these two. These are the ones that create the Imp synergy. I'll probably do some friendlies end of the stream. Yes, Winter Phoenix. In terms of the most value, it depends what you get out of Imp Throwing Imp, but this sometimes is insane value. The best deck to hit Ultimate League, let's say if you're a budget player, would either be Smash Sports budget or the Aggro Solar Flare budget. And most players have one of those as their starting heroes. That's why that works out really well. That's why I say Smash as opposed to Neptuna, which arguably would be better. Get some pogos. Wow. Wow. I wonder if we should run Cake instead of Backyard Bounce. Because it's deadly now. Should we experience the deadly? You know, I don't, unless it's turn 6, these two aren't really going to work anyway. Still seems like this is better because of the one less brain efficiency. When would you want to remove a guy rather than bounce into their hand in this deck? I should run Cake for the memes though. It's a little bit weird running meme cards in a deck that is anyway gonna struggle. This deck's gonna struggle. This is not gonna be easy wins here at all. But I think it's doable. I think that's the point. I wonder if I should be running you instead to add more power. Probably. Yeah, the 2/2 Frenzy is a super rare environment. That's also a beastie environment, but I'm not going to run Laser Base Alpha or anything like that in this deck. Certainly not worth it. Are we over? Why are we over cards right now? Time to start chopping some stuff. This. That's more card draw too. You really need the Plungy Plumbers. Still at 44 cards. This is a must. One of these twos have got to go. This is better. So what's better? This one or this one? At least gives you a way of dealing with team-ups. I think we're going to keep the fishy imps. I think since this deck is going to struggle a little bit in the damage department, the fishy imps are actually important in terms of getting that initial damage in. On the other hand, we could just do this. What do I have for Amphibious? We have you. You're saying there's going to be a lot of competition for this Amphibious lane. With the fishy imps and the toxics. What's going on? Why doing it too? actually isn't too many 2s now. I just used to run this card. I'm tempted to. So make up for the lack of attack too. This works quite well with every single card in the stack. I like the aggression that this adds. Again, the thing about this deck, there's enough card draw, there's enough removal. The thing is you need damage. So I'm really adding things in the damage slot. This deck looks really good. How you doing, Alicorn? How you doing? I love cute trolls. Cute trolls have a special place in my heart, to be honest. There's two types of trolls. There's stupid trolls. Them I just feel bad for. It does not charmed at all. There's charismatic trolls. They aren't really trolls at all. They're just people with good senses of humor. I lost a friend recently who was the cutest troll ever. Oh boy. They'll be back. They'll be back someday. Looking forward. Okay, let's get the deck list up. I took a screenshot. Oh, I didn't make a title. This will be called the Deadly Explosion deck. We're just gonna name it after the meme. It's called the Deadly Cake Explosion. Listen, there's no creative cake explosion. There's nothing that's, what the heck? There's no actual good name for this deck other than, oh, it's Imps, Deadly Imps. Deadly Cake Explosion. That's the name of it, you guys. That's the one. Dang, I love this mouse. I need to call my mommy today and thank her. She got me a mouse for my birthday. This thing's awesome. I love this thing. It's connected with a wire, which is a little bit sloppy on my setup here. I guess the wire could go on. I know what to do. I'll put it on this side. I'm gonna put it around here. And now, there you go. Oh no, that's even worse. Oh no, that was really bad. Just gotta figure out. It has a wire. Oh, that's okay. Anyway. Me getting a cold season. Actually run Bounty Hunter? Oh, you're gonna see some Bounty Hunters next week. You're probably gonna see at least 2 decks with Bounty Hunter in it next week. Get on your knees and get ready to suck and blow. There you go. Oh, it was the party. Okay. Someone finally asked me, how was Bo Burnham yesterday? I was live for a little bit. I actually don't have those videos listed publicly. It was really, really interesting. Here, I'll put this up and I'll tell you about the party yesterday. So I did get to meet Bo Burnham. He's super awkward in person. He has a lot on his plate. He's not, I think he's actually would be really cool if he was chilled, but he was in the middle of a thing and everyone's coming over to him and he has a lot on his plate. His movie's coming out. I'm sure he's getting a lot of criticism for it. I did watch the movie, the 8th grade. It's called 8th Grade, this movie that he put out. It was, I mean, I'm sure some people will like it, but as far as I'm concerned, it was not. It was, it was the cringiest thing I've ever seen, literally, and it was made that way on purpose. It was made to encompass the cringiness of being in 8th grade. For those of you who don't live in North America, 8th grade here is the equivalent of being basically 13 years old, which is the cringiest year of life, right before high school. It was so cringy. It was so cringy. It was an hour. It was easily the cringiest hour and a half of my entire life, like by far. There's not even. It was crazily cringy. It was like these awkward. Here, I'm supposed to put a deck list up. I need to vent about this for a little bit though. I was looking forward to it. Now, good parts about it, but it had Bo Burnham's sense of humor throughout the whole thing. He does have a very cringy sense of humor, but it's very charismatic. That's the point. When he gets on stage, he is a very, very charismatic, cringy comic. And I love Bo Burnham's stand-up and his songs. His songs are all pure cringe, but they're very, very delightful. There's very, very witty. This was all of the cringy humor, but there's just these long, awkward pauses, and there's these 8th graders who are having these monologues, and they just don't know even what in front of the cameras, and they just don't know what to like say, and they're doing that on purpose because that's the way a lot of awkward kids are. And and there was especially one scene. I'm not going to spoil the movie in case some of you guys want to see it, but there was one scene, and after you know the movie, you'll know the one scene that I'm talking about. There was one that really, really stood out as just, holy moly, why? Just why? It was really disturbing. I mean, educational maybe, because unfortunately stuff like that happens, but it's the timing. I think the movie was good. The premise is good. The script is okay. If just the timing's off. If you would retime the script, keep the same words, or this basically, you'd have to cut some out. Keep the script, just time it differently, and re-edit that whole movie. I think he actually has something. But the way it was presented to us, this hour and 34-minute movie. Look, go ahead, put it out. I would say it's gonna it's gonna be a it's definitely gonna get a lot of attention because he's really, really pushing the limits in terms of what's appropriate to show in a movie and stuff like that. I'll probably eventually do game and movie reviews on this channel. I just need to get a niche game that is about 10 times the size of PvZ Heroes, sort of score on that one, get to that 100-200,000 subscriber level, and then I'll sort of be able to start thinking about moving on to the more mainstream content, the more trendy content, but too small right now to start doing that. Okay, so there's a couple things. The YouTube stream right now that I do simultaneously, honestly, is really just to bring people over to Twitch. I'm not allowed to stream this Twitch content onto YouTube. Not allowed to do it. It's part of my agreement with Twitch So I'm cut it off, I lower the quality, and that really suffices. It's definitely not the same content because it's missing my face, missing a bunch of things, so that's the purpose. I also can't interact with 2 streams at the same time. I have just the 1 Twitch chat, and that's more than enough. Alright, we're done venting, let's start. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So this is Free-to-Play Friday. I would like to play a somewhat free-to-play deck. I know you're gonna say, hey, but Fry, there's Toxic Waste Imp in this deck. That goes against the cardinal sin of free-to-play. Listen, we are gonna be doing, Toxic Waste Imp has been around for a long time. I know people that have been around in this game since set 1. This wasn't actually always super rare, so a lot of people have these. I'm gonna be making this budgety. There's certainly no legendaries. I'm only running 1 copy of this super rare because it's super important for Imp decks. It's basically the main Imp synergy card, and we're gonna really try to cut it down on the event cards too, which are important for this deck. So I'm just running the 8. I'm running 4 Imposters and 4 Imp throwing Imps. These add so much value to Imp decks. Imposter particularly is sort of what made Imp decks very good. You can play this on the field. It's a 2/1 and it will draw you another card, so it's like really a free card you can play on turn 1, and this will become deadly with the Toxic Waste Imp, and it'll also eventually draw you cards with your Imp Commander, which is amazing. So the idea, this is a zoo deck. You're trying to swarm with a lot of minions, hit your opponent's face, remove their minions with either your Toxic Waste Imp or your Barrel of Barrels. I don't think it's superfluous to be running 4 Barrel of Barrels and for Toxic Waste Imps. So you have a lot of removal in this deck between the Deadlies, the Backyard Bounces, the K-Explosions, which is what I named this deck after, just because right now this is an Imp party trick. So if you have Toxic Waste Imp on the field, this 4 damage will actually be deadly. It will be able to destroy anything, which is awesome. I am running some Stealthy Imps, which is very good for power. Hopefully we'll be able to surprise opponents and at least be able to hit face with this once. That would be amazing. Otherwise, if you have it on the field, you can start removing things out the way, which is one of the reasons why it's important to have some real actual removal rather than just deadlying your minions, to enable your Stealthy Imp, the highest hitter in this deck, to be able to hit face. I am running 2 Orchestra Conductors, a card I rarely ever use, but again, in this swarmy deck where there's a lot of minions on the field, this will add 2 attack to everything. This could really strengthen your field, especially if your Imp throwing Imp is throwing like little minions and swabbies and stuff all over the place. That's good. It's interesting choice on the 5 slot. This is another removal card. This is a deadly card, a bounce card potentially. You can cover up one of your useless little imps with it, and it's also a strike through card. So just think of this as the power flower of this deck, that if you just need that little extra damage, this will be able to break through. It is an Imp too, so we'll be able to draw cards if you have an Imp Commander on the field. Getting your Imp Commander and your Toxic Waste Imp are easily the 2 most important cards in this deck, particularly the Imp Commander, because you need to really draw cards in order to stay in the game and keep swarming the field. I'm running this environment. There are a few different environments that you could run in this deck. I'm going to be running Meteor Z just because I feel like this deck has a lot of card draw and removal, but it's going to struggle a little bit in the power department, getting that 20 damage total onto your opponent, so this will definitely help out with that. I think this deck could perform really well. It really depends on the matchups. Let's see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoy. I think this is a good budgety deck, so to speak. It's always important to improve your deck. And here we go. 1 to the 2 to the 3. I wonder if we even keep this one. I guess this will be okay on 4. He's probably going to play an environment eventually. Let's just keep this. Great hand. It's really nice, the Hot Dog Imp. I'm just running the two Hot Dog Imps. This goes always... This goes here to block the 5 damage. It's a really sad one for him to use his super because it's first of all, it's only a 1-drop, second of all, it's a 1-drop that gives you another card when it
Fry,
does.
if you lose the first match, I will donate $2 to make you feel better. Rah 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 P.
Thank you so much, Alicorn. Really appreciate it. The generosity is real. Alicorn Gaya. Keep it going. There we go. This is really nice because it's strike through, so this will sort of guarantee draw a card later. So we're just gonna play this here, I guess. If we play this on Heights, nah. There's Cabbage Pulp to take it out on Heights. It's such a small consideration. There's Black IP. This is fine though. I mean, it's a horrible matchup obviously with Black IP. We're getting in pretty decent damage too. We got 6 damage in by the end of turn 2, which is nice. And this will start drawing cards. Amazing. Suitcase them to the Ice Age. Well, hopefully we'll be able to draw at least one card here. If he goes after the Imp Commander, this draws a card. It's a great card. I love it. Especially since it draws cards with the Imp Commander. It's like they want to leave this on the field. There's nothing good that really trades with this on turns 1 or even 2, really. Bounces that. It's so inefficient because we do just get this back here. So card advantage is in our favor. Health is in our favor. Him supering right now does basically nothing. Another imposter would be great here. I guess we'll go with this and with Deadly. It'll be able to play around Banana Strikes pretty well. Freezing you. It's a freeze deck. I didn't really suspect that. If he doesn't freeze the second time, this will be able to trade next turn. Wow, that sucks. No way! He's able to control us. This is really bad. This is really bad. And we just have all of our support cards in our hands. I wonder if we just don't have enough minions? We have 2 environments. I should have mulliganed the environments early on. I guess we have that. This is not good. If we pull this off, it would be amazing. Just gonna move this. Probably block the 5 in there. No. What is going on with this game? Everything's going wrong. He rolled a 3 on this, so he gets 2 extra damage, down to 11. Do we cover this up? Probably. My barrel's just for a card here. This is still doable. Guess I'll encrypt that. It's not horrible. It'll trade now. There's Toxic. Cake is probably the play, and then we'll do these next turn. Maybe this would have been better, though. So we can draw a card. This would have been better. And Cake would have done it anyway. I should have gone with Imp Commander to draw cards. Yep, that was a mistake. Maybe not. So this is the Deadly Cake. This will actually kill the 6/6. This is the thing. This is still doable. We need to block the 5 damage with you. We have that full block meter. We have Infinity Super somewhere in here, which is a huge advantage to start with. Infinity Super and Strength, both really powerful. Ugh. So block super safes. What's the play? It's actually like this. So if we, I mean, if we roll 1, we obviously lose. Whatever. Whatever. Look! We did alright there. It was the freezes that really got us. I don't even know what kind of deck that was. It didn't seem like it was a few things. It's okay. We usually lose 1 game, then we win a whole bunch in a row.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Do you feel better now?
Much
XD.
appreciated. There you go. Here, do it. Alright. This is a perfect starting hand. I hope one of these don't land in the water. I'd like one on the ground, one on the heights would be perfect. The water's not bad either. This is such a strong start. 2 2-1s. Amazing. That's fine. And he doesn't have scores, so good. As a free-to-play, what should you craft? So going viral and Haunted Pumpkin are really good ones to craft. Aggro decks are still a thing. That happened. We will be able to take advantage. This is a really tough matchup. Jumpzilla doesn't have a lot of good ways of dealing with this Toxic Waste, which is going to be a problem. Deadly Cake counter. How is Bo Burnham? Super cringy. He's really good at stand-up still. He needs to forget this movie garbage and just get on stage and perform. You know, he really. I actually, the one question I asked him is, "What are you gonna do more stand-up after this movie?" And he said yes. He said he plans on it. So I'm looking forward to it. He's a person I think he could do he has so much creativity. He could easily put out an hour every single year, and that's what makes a good comic into a good comic. So we're killing this guy right now. This orchestra conductor is going to be absolutely, wow. Imposter's fine. Just fine. He's not even making 6 to be able to... Bum-ba-dum-bum. Amazing. Look how good the orchestra conductor is. He's ramping to something. Scorch would really suck here. Please get anything but Scorch. Come on! What do I have to do? It's fine, because I get Imposter Orchestra Conductor again. Which is A.O. Gucci does. Does this go in front of that flower? Probably not. Just go in face, ladies and gentlemen. And if he decides to block the 5 damage, which he sort of needs to, then this dies. 19 to 8 health right now. Orchestra Conductor only works in very, very specific scenarios. That's why I've been running more than 2 in this. A Potatosaurus Rex! We usually win here, actually. Super takes out this one. We almost for sure win. Heal gets him down to 1 health. It's a 50-50. Heal will get him down to 1. Super makes us win. I could basically change the score right now. It's healed. Goodbye. Got him with the 6 damage Toxic Waste. That's how it's done. Alright, there's something about this deck that I feel like probably needs some adjustments. I think we need maybe a more swarm and less removal. I don't think the Stealthy Imp is ever gonna make it. I wonder if the K explosion and the backyard bounce are overkill. We run instead though. This isn't bad. This plays right around the spikeweed sector on turn 2, amazingly. I think I'll keep this. It'll be good eventually. Oh baby. I'm definitely with you. Probably gonna play around spikeweed sector here. Even if he doesn't spike, oh, never mind. Never mind. Hand just got a lot better. This Imp Commander is gonna ruin this guy next turn. Mob Legend. Free-to-play beta carotene. Wow. Takes out one of these just way too slow. So we'll probably drop a block here. Never mind. Fewer cards for us. Still great. We'll probably go with 4 and then 5. Yeah, that Cosmic Beam is way too slow. Whoa. More legendary tricks? What do we have so far? Just Walnut Bowling and Garlic Face. Play around turn 4, Shrinking Violet. Good point. Great point. Draw a card unless he mogs this. Oh, and teleport. Thank you, Marcio. Teleport wasn't always legendary. What just happened? I could play around the Shrinking Violet immediately. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with this. We'll be able to then, you know, do the Orchestra Conductor next turn. I just don't want the Shrinking Violet taking out both of our card powers. If he's Shrinking Violets, we draw 2 cards and do 4 damage to his face here, so. That happened. Freeze doesn't even matter. This is still gonna draw us cards off the other imps. Oh, bog, you're right, there's a bog card in Elder Scrolls Legends. Yeah, it's GG. G to the... La la la. Oh, look, man, we have cards now. Look at this play. This is gonna be amazing. It's Imposter in 3, Orchestra in 2. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Look, mommy! I have really strong imps now. That was insane. This doesn't even have a chance. Get that Will gun.
Oh yeah.
When you realize Orchestra Conductor is a direct interceptor of Shrinking Violet, and now I'm gonna let Princess Luna take over. Gonna sleep now, P.
Thank you so much, Alicorn. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Orchestra Conductor, really. Shrinking Violet counter. I think I'll take it. Strike through actually adds damage here. I'd be mad if I saw this field. It's sort of gross. He hasn't even had an answer to the toxic waste in here. Okay, good. Now what? I spent 3. Just gonna proc. No, we're still hitting him twice. So he would need to get... Mog would not get it done. Super would not get it done. Walnut would. That is just called raging. He had a chance of surviving if he would get something with one attack here. No chance. There we go. This is the way imps are supposed to go, you guys. Keep going. Good chickening would be in this deck. I don't think these are working at all. I don't really see any opportunities to play them. That is such a good hand. That is such a good... And it just got better. Kids channel? What the heck? I feel like I've seen that before, actually. Here we go. Time to beat up Kids Channel. I feel bad beating Kids Channel, though. It's a meteor. That's his whole play. Way too slow. We'll go with this. He might have super enhanced. Might just be bubbled him. Our berry's good against this deck, so I would say if we don't have Imp throwing Imp on the field, they're going to be very bad against this. They're very good against this deck. We do have Imp throwing Imp. Wow, he got so lucky. Come on, we're at least drawing one card. It's okay. We don't really actually need this to live past drawing one card. The barrel of barrels would be super nice now. Big luck. Just meteored. Yeah, see, this is the time it's really good. Damn, got another imposter. Yeah, this wins this trade. Something about some of these cards that seem just really slow. I like card draw cards. Damn. Damn. I guess that answers the question. Our berry deck's good against this. Holy smokes. What do I do? We get this a turn too late. Come on, man! We were killing this guy for a little bit. What do I do here? I don't know. Let's just cover this in berry blasts. Damn, we had the godlike hand too. Just could not get it done. That sour grapes really got us. There's something wrong. There's too many support cards. There's these environments. We have to cut one of these environments out. I'm probably going to redo the deck after this game, because this is the second time that this has happened. It's not going to happen better. One, two. So we're not blocking either. An Imp throwing Imp would be really, really good right now. Against the berry deck, you need it. Holy smokes! What am I actually supposed to do here? He's probably just gonna play 2 berries and kill this thing. 2 berries for the win. I think this hot dog imp is also not good enough. There's nothing. Alright, time to make some changes. We need to take out one of these environments for sure. These have been way too slow. These are not working in this deck at all. No, I've not seen his Netflix special. I should watch it sometime. Was it any good? Disco Knot would be nice, but I'm not adding any more super rares into this deck. Can't have too many of these though. This deck does run into the zombie trap. The zombie trap is, if you have a deck that plays zombies on the zombie stage every turn, it ends up at a big disadvantage. This one sure will never run out of steam. I have 12 early game cards. My final mission. It's not right. This looks good now. We still have time to get a whole bunch of games in with this, as long as this works. You just hit Ultimate League, amazing Jigglypuff. What kind of deck did you use? Or decks, I guess. The cards were way too slow. This is going to be a powerful finisher. Amphibious minions, we just have the 4 right now. 5, 6. What's going on, John the Water? How you doing? No Cupid. It's not worth it. Tankylosaurus would be nice. We're not running legendaries in this deck. Super Brains, Bad Moon Rising usable to get from Taco to Diamond. To Taco from Diamond. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's a fun deck, not necessarily very competitive. How you doing, Patch? I did not see Bo's Netflix special. It'd be cool to see sometime. I did see his movie that came out though. It needs to be re-edited. Playing loose cannon's any good. It doesn't have enough stats and it trades very poorly against everything in the game. I think this is a little too obscure. Try that one again. Budget decks look like nowadays. We got onion rings. You've always been winning with it? Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna make shake, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm sitting on Chairmup's face. Alright, let's try this again. This one's gonna be better. We've made some adjustments. I think this is gonna be a lot better now. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So we are trying a budget-y imp deck. We are running Toxic Waste Imps since it's super important, but this will be the only super rare we're running. Not running any legendaries. We're also running a couple of event cards that are very important in order to make this deck viable. So running the Imposter, it's just such a strong turn 1 play. Even if they spend a card to remove it, you'll just get a card back. You can get another Imposter from an Imposter, for example. And the Imp throwing Imp. This can drive so many opponents crazy. Usually this will be able to throw several imps. One of them could also be another imp throwing imp, so really good value. The main parts of this deck, this is sort of like a swarm zoo deck, so you're trying to put a lot of minions onto the field, make them deadly so you can really take advantage of the good trades with either Toxic Waste Imp or Barreled Barrels. And very important to be drawing as many cards as possible, so we have plenty of card draw in this deck. The Imp Commander, you want to put the solo away on the right side of the field, so all your imps will be able to attack to the left of it before the Imp Commander dies. You can draw up a whole bunch of cards that way. Oh, I'm also running the Cosmic Dancer. This is in order to add card draw, just to make sure you don't run out of steam at the end of the game. It's really nice also having Overshoot guys. Since you're really just swarming the board with a whole bunch of guys, the fact that they're not going to be able to chump block you will actually advance you to winning the game. We are running Orchestra Conductor, which again, once you have a lot of guys in the field, this adds so much value, particularly to cards like Imp Throwing Imp, because then this will actually have 3 attack, and it's going to be enough of a threat they're going to have to remove it. And for the big finish, we are running Surprise Gargantuar. Not a lot of synergy in this deck, other than the fact that you can get their health low, and then the Surprise Garg will be, it starts as a gravestone, it can move to whichever lane, and very often we'll be able to hit their face and win you the game. So just running a couple of environments to add some attack. We're also running some treats to add some attack. So alright, let's just get right into the game. Hope you guys enjoy. What else can I say about this deck? Running, I think we definitely have enough removal between the Toxic Waste and the Barreled Barrels, and running 2 backer bounces, just because you can end up a lot of times with full boards, so you need some tricks in order to get it done. I'll get rid of these environments. Most important cards to start off with are the Imp Commander and Toxic Waste Imp. Really nice to see him throwing Imp too, so this is a pretty good hand. Want to make your minions deadly and draw cards as soon as possible. So we can go with the deadly right now. We can also go with the imp throwing imp. Imp throwing imp to face. I'm just trying to say which is the best, better one to set up this with. I think we're gonna go with imp throwing imp. I think we'll put it here too. Where is this better? It's probably actually better in the middle lane because then it can throw things both to the right or to the left. As opposed to if we were ever have a full field. This is gonna go right here. This does play to Shrinking Violet on turn 4 pretty well though. Let's see. Say something about how this deck is OP. We'll see. I think this is competitive. That's all I'm gonna say. That happens. Good thing we, well, this is a great answer to Toxic Waste Imp, so kind of happy I did not do that. Oh, we have a turn 4 answer, though. We actually have an answer to Shrinking Violet, and it's Orchestra Conductor. Amazing! Amazing! We're still drawing a card. It would be nice to Toxic Waste Imp here, but we really can't. There's that. We'll Toxic Waste Imp eventually. We can go Orchestra Conductor here. Is it too premature? Then we can go with these on 5. I think this is fine. This is as far away as possible just so he doesn't... I don't know. Violet. This definitely does seem like a control deck, and probably we'll see Bacchanalith, which is a really good matchup as long as we don't get Shrinking Violeted this turn, so... Super stoked about that. Where the heck did he get this from? Really? You know what, we don't have any bonus decks. It's a 4-3-7 stuff. Goes a 3. Please do not mog this 3-3, please. Thank you. Draws a card, and you know the Imp Commander does not die here. Real good. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna definitely go Toxic Waste Imp. Question is, what is the other card that we do here? I think it's this one actually. Encrypted might be useful. We can Encrypted the 2-2 here. That's actually a really good combo. Wow, it's been so long. It's been so long since I ran this card. Probably gonna Encrypted the Orchestra Conductor. It'll pop out and gets ability again next turn. Okay. Now we can't. Damn it. That's alright. The strike through still gets it done. We're clearing his field except for, I guess, these 2 cards, but we're actually gonna draw a card on the Imp throwing Imp here too, so we're in really good shape. 2 cards actually. Amazing! Oh, there's another Toxic Waste Imp. That's all we really needed. So it kills this big Bubba guy. And that kills that with a deadly value. Really getting it done. So what do we do here? Imp throwing Imp looks really good. Could just go 2-2 and 2. I think we want to save this one. 3 damage to our face isn't the end of the world. Let's just do like this. And we're gonna save this another Toxic Waste Imp. Maybe encrypt something. Let's see. Really nothing to encrypt here. I'll probably use a Barrel of Barrels just to draw a card. Could use another minion. It's very likely gonna die. That was a regular Beanstalk. A magic one, as you can see from the glowing stuff around his face. I'll use the Barrel Barrels on the one that survives here, which is this 3. Just fine. I'm very happy I saved the Toxic Waste instead of taking this out. So, go like that. That's good. Oh, we got an Imp. I'll take it. So this will make another deadly Imp. It'll remove one of his guys. Hot dog! I'll take it. I think this is fine. Well, what if it gets mogged? That's fine. This will be pretty good if he has to spend his mog on this and not on the toxic waste him. It just makes him have to front this next turn, which is cool. Okay, so protection. Grave Robber, a good card. I haven't gotten the good use out of it yet. I should use Grave Robber. I'll write it down. Both a pirate and a Gravestone synergy card. I believe it's like this. This guy good stuff. What you got, Citron? What you got, man? Okay, that doesn't help. Uh-oh. What? No! Wow, that's called taking advantage of us so badly. That was crazy. We win though. Still guarantee lethal. There's nothing you can do about it. Sadness. Pretty cool play there at the end. Got him. Run and 0. How you capitalize against Imp deck. Too slow though. Those beats is fat. Is there a free-to-play Captain Combustible deck? I think I have on YouTube somewhere. Just type that in. Type in budget Captain Combustible. I'm pretty sure I have one. It'll be a pretty old deck, which will be probably some kind of aggro deck with Repeat Moss as the finisher. I'm pretty sure I have one. If you go to YouTube, if you can't find one, tell me. I'll make it a priority to make one. I can really do that next week. Maybe I'll do that next week. You know what? I need a deck for next week, so. Interesting. Interesting. Gotta get rid of you. We need some early game. Oof. It's not enough early game. I want for a late game. I'll write it down on my thing. Here we go. Budget. Captain. Aggro. Great idea. Oh, look what I got, mommy. Damn, it's a nice aggressive thing here. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a big problem. What do we do here? Sad. This is not good, you guys. This is not good. It's gonna give us all big cards too. Most of the monsters are gonna be way too slow. That's the thing. These guys rarely ever give you answers to small monsters. I don't have any early games. See, if I would just have some decent amount of 1s and 2s, I'd be able to get it done here. We really need 1s against aggro solar flare. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna do this and encrypted. Block at some point in time. Wow, wee! Oh baby. Just drawing cards. Still have no good answers for this. Okay, that gets us back into the game. This is doable. Even, you know, it would be a very, even like, say, Elderberry, it's not great. He's not going to be running much field clear. Berry Blast is going to be the extent of his removal. I guess he didn't use a power though, right? Loose cannons aren't good because they only have 1/1. They don't even, like, at least Imposter can do 2 damage and trade with the other minion. A 1/1's not going to be able to trade well with anything unless it's deadly, and that's a very big if. So maybe just more 1s would be good to play together with the Toxic Waste Imp and with the Barrel of Barrels. It's possible. You're right. It's possible Loose Cannon would be good. If I feel like we have too many support cards still or too much late game, maybe I'll take some things out and put in Loose Cannon and try it out. You know, it is a very good combo with the, amazing combo with the Imp Commander as well. Maxi Speed is sending me something. Intergalactic Gravediggers. So it's a control Neptuna. This deck looks decent. I like this deck. And we were ahead. We were ahead. It's possible if he just had Elderberry and stuff like that, he was screwed, so I'll count it as a win. We're free to play. Why not? 3 stars. Let me look at this deck one more time, see if you have enough early game. You do. This is a fine deck. Whoever sent me that nice Neptuna deck there. This is okay. Ooh, do I keep another one? Do I keep another one in this situation? This is annoying enough to be good. A 1 would be better, but I'm gonna keep it. I could go 2 to the 3 to the 4. An orchestra conductor to play around the Shrinking Violet would be super cool. I might not go. The Deadly Barrels are pretty good against Briar Rose, by the way. Shrinking Violet does remove these, though. I forgot the ramp. Damn it. Damn it! There's gonna be Briar Roses in this deck, too. This is the biggest giveaway that our opponent is running Briar Rose. What else would you run Spyrus? This is the absolute hardest matchup. We didn't get our orchestra conductors either. It were so, I mean, if our opponent has decent plays every turn, we're not gonna win this. We have a lot of answers to Shrinking Violet. A lot of answers. Come on, we need some blocks at least. Something. Is Lucky Piano our only out here? Basically. How else will we kill this? We have no way of breaking through this freaking card. So we're gonna have to go for Lucky Piano, I think. Green Nana right now wins. There's nothing we can do. Way too slow. It went on the sunflower. That was literally worst case scenario. That is, and we rolled just 1, 1, and 1. We rolled triple 1s, by the way. Blocking this 4th shot, which usually to block the 4th one, that game was BS. Opponent had a perfect hand and just blocked me or screwed us. I think with normal blocks and Us having Orchestra Conductor, definitely. Guess without Orchestra Conductor, we're really weak to Shrinking Violet, though. I don't see why. What would Final Mission do? Would have been good in that situation. It's so expensive for what it does. Getting rid of your own minions off the field. Here's another one. Alright. At least we have this now. What is Bog? Bog is the 3-cost Smarty environment. It's called Bog of the something. First piano ever. Is this the same guy? I think Leprechaun is balanced. I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it was that problematic before, but whatever. I can check on YouTube if this is the same guy. Last guy's name was... It's cut off a little bit. What's his name? No, it's not the same guy. Haven't really gotten any use out of these. I'm getting the cards. Ooh, Toxic Waste Imp. What does that change? Do player on Shrinking Violet? I don't think it's the end of the world. Chance of him running Shrinking Violet in this kind of deck. The other deck was much more likely. This one, less so. Okay. Oh, baby. The perfect answer. The absolute perfect answer. And if this makes an imp over... By the way, we have goat. If this makes an imp over here, we're going to be good. Yes! Yes! Oh, Turkey's really not bad. Because that gives us a very nice card that actually buffs up the goat here. The goat is going to start going, if you know what I'm saying. We could just... I would like to get another imp. Would be nice. Very nice. I'll go with you. I'll probably see what happens. The Tomb Raiser deck. The Gravestone one. Yeah, I forgot about that. I think this is, well, it does proc his block, which makes us able to draw next turn. Plus, if we're gonna play this, we don't encrypt it here. We're definitely gonna have an imp. We'll probably get something else small. Oh baby. Oh baby! Did not proc the block though. Wow. Wowee wow wow. I think we'll do this later. This play is a little bit too good to pass up on. So we're gonna go like this. Like this. Bum ba dum bum! That's why it's called the Imp Orchestra, babies. That's why it's called the Imp Orchestra. Look at this. This is how you ruin Rose. What is our opponent gonna do with 6? It would have to be Cobb Cannon in lane 3, but we'd still be so far ahead. Wow, getting rid of the card drawer, I guess. We still got 6 damage on our opponent's face through a Transmogrify, but again, that means Transmogrifying a 1-drop. Freeze, I guess, would prevent it too. That's okay. Another mini ninja. Come on, man. How we have pet synergy, it's perfect. Another imp. We got another one. So we're gonna use the leftovers now. I guess we'll go with this. Actually, no, we can't do 1, 2, and 2. I think we'll go, yeah, just leftovers. Interesting. I guess the imposter actually would have been better there, since this is not going to throw anything. Yeah, imposter was better. You do this when you have an empty lane. Duh. Okay, there's that. We'd wax their own goat. Draws another card. It's good. Wow. How good is Orchestra here? I don't think it's good enough. I think we go 5 environment and maybe encrypt this Orchestra. Card advantage. We'll definitely encrypt this now. Maybe. Got him. That'll pop out and get the value. So much heat here, man. This deck's definitely not missing damage. I have to get an amphibious minion though. Any barrel amphibious minions? Toxic Wasteland. Even though that seems good, that's 2 little 1-drops. Opponent's gonna be really low in cards. That happens. Ooh, this barrel skin. Amazing. We'll be able to draw something. Opponent has no cards left. Oh, got the 6. Got him. Alright, here comes the miracle, guys. It's just gonna be Cob Cannon and our opponent's gonna win. That's how it's gonna work. Let's just play around Cob Cannon, I guess. I am sadness. That's definitely the play. Graves. More to kiss my grass. It was Navy Beam. Probably block here. Last one is freeze. I'll save that. Look, mommy, a treat. Just need 3 damage anyway. And we have 2 ways of increasing damage in our hand. Damn. Opponent could still survive. Did they get that from the Mayflower? No. This is doable. Surprise, motherfather. Oh, it didn't even matter. Actually healed. You should have drawn the card first. Nice try. Well played. Let's do some BM value here. Oh no, you're gonna damage me. Whatever shall I do? Please. Got him. And we're 3 in 1. You know what I'm saying. go. Gary. What? Ooh, I think we need our engines. Come on. It's good enough against Wall Knight. Keep it going. A non-smarty hero, finally. I feel like we've played against all smarty heroes so far. It was the first game against Citron. Yeah, it was. And Citron, 2 roses. Who's the last one? Citron, Captain Combustible, Rose. Guess we'll do this. My strength up lane 1 right now. Not bad in terms of the amount of tempo it gives us. Or not. Do we do this for a card? We'll have 2 cards actually, plus barrel should be fine. The barrel actually will complement turn 3 pretty well. As many imposters as we get here, the better. That's fine. Just don't want any useless 1/1 imps. Everything else is good. That's fine. Green Shadow. Spikeweed Sector. So it can either deadly or strength. Definitely have the versatile plays here. Orchestra Conductor next turn isn't horrible either. Barrel feels a little bit better. It depends, you know, if he makes an even trade, we'll go strength. If he makes an odd trade, we'll go barrel. So it's definitely gonna be strength as of now. It's a really strong, it's a 5/1 in the water. That is gonna be so difficult to deal with. Really nothing our opponent can actually do to remove this, so in a way, the best thing here might just be backyard bounce. If you think about it, how is our opponent gonna deal with a 5/1? Even giving this a treat would be fine here. We don't need to draw cards at this point. I'm just trying to think, what is on turn 4? What does Wall Knight have that can deal with this? I think the play is pass. And this is just from knowing the matchup. Melon pull, no, that doesn't cost 4. Shamrocket. Shamrocket's would be the play. I'm not gonna play around Shamrocket. Hot Date. No, Backyard Bounce takes out Hot Date, though. Shamrocket is the only time that this goes wrong, and this is fine. Oh, I got a decision to make. How greedy do I get here? The thing is right now, if we make this 8-8, we'll win. And if he didn't have an answer next turn, the Backyard Bounce will win. I don't care. You know what? That's just out of disrespect for this card. I'm actually just want to draw an extra card. Seems interesting in this deck. 8-8 wins very often. There you go. So it's just Backyard Bounce now. The disrespect is real. I don't want to play this, even though it kind of works well here. We'll do it later. It's just Backyard Bounce. Damn! Okay. We'll reset. He's down to 5. Don't want him drawing anymore. Turn 5 does give a few more answers, so. Player on Spikeweed Sector. Do have Orchestra buff next turn. Still survives. Briar Rose wouldn't be. Oh, he's letting, okay. This is fine. Definitely not losing to a Star Sport deck. We need guys. We need to stop getting support cards and get some imps. Up in here, up in here. Blocking as well. I'd love to capitalize on this. It's just so expensive. We're not getting there. We need some imp throwing imps and stuff really badly. Let's deadly barrel this one. I got the pot from a barrel of barrels. This dude. Watch the Starch Lord just take over the game. Damn it. Whoa. That's pretty darn good. Doing it for a card. That's pretty good. Do it for a card again. Taking it. What do we do now? How do we survive this turn? Real question. I think we're good. The Rotobega is going to be the one proccing the block here. The 4 damage should be in here. This is going to be so close. Oh dang. It's still fine because he's still only doing 3 damage to us. He's still only doing 3. The 6 will get blocked. Oh no. Probably gonna lose next turn now. Strike through flower? How long has he been holding this thing? Wait. No, we lose. No, we have guaranteed lethal now. That'll be 3 plus 3. How did we lose there? Man, great comeback by Walnut. Hard hero to kill. Dang. Ugh. Don't disrespect Starch Lord. He got that Rotobega really poured on the damage at the end there. It's fine. Soviet Russia Starch Lord makes fun of you. Joe King sending a meme. Back in the day, Grayson Neptuna was all rage. Now she's used for zoo imps. Anyway. It's true. It's true. We gotta find the edginess. It's missing the edge. You have some edge, Joe King. I know it's in there. How much lag is there between the stream and the chat? It shouldn't be that much. I'm in low latency, so I mean you can tell just by looking at the chat and this one. You can lower the resolution of the stream if it's lagging a little bit. Streaming in HD. That league's pretty good here. Why is Starch Lord bad? It doesn't give you enough stats on the turn that you play it. If I play this right now. What would he play next turn? We'll use it later. Commander. Block Scorch and put something in lane 4 would be a great play. Yep, it's perfect. Block Scorch would be amazing. Block anything would be good here. Not gonna end up drawing any cards now. Button Shrooms, yes, best case scenario. Still hit us, but the Scorch is still in the either of power still. Pretty sad. What if we let that hit us? We do. Look around for our... Every imp we have right now is so valuable. If we get one of those, that barrel, the pot of gold, that'll be amazing. No asking for games, no asking for games. It's in the rules of the strain. Go. That happened. Look at a 2-drop. Okay. Doesn't want a stronger card. Really interesting. Didn't like kill the. I would have gotten rid of the Imp Commander there, I think. When's the next tournament? I don't know. I'll do another one soon. As soon as I get a good idea. I've tried Chump Champion before. It's too slow. It's not as good as Weed Spray. Weed Spray takes out what they play that turn. Chump Champion only takes out, spends 5. Take out only things they play the turn before. That's why a trick is so much better than an actual Chump Champion. So then you want to say, okay, let's teleport in Chump Champion. So you need at least one of your sports guys to survive. And or is it sports evolution? I don't remember. You need a guy to survive in order to evolve it. And then you need to spend six brains in order to Weed Spray. It's just not worth it. I will do friendlies at the end, yeah. Okay. I want to do an all-legendary deck. Oh, you want to do an all-legendary tournament? It's just no one's going to be able to participate is the problem. Okay. Got 3-peater. Am I getting controlled here? What's happening? Out of steam once again. We need more card draw now. When do we bring back aggro silver flare? I don't know, something. It doesn't work, by the way. Nice try. Damn, we're still off. Just need card draw. Yes, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Interesting. Oh, is this even gonna hit though? Yes! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, baby! This basically could not be better. We just need to proc the block this turn now. Ugh, did that on the wrong plane. Yeah, that's definitely the play. Didn't play around with us getting Moonwalker. This is fine, because now this doesn't die to his super. And Flamenco should get it done now. So we still have, tentatively, 7, 8, 9. Nice try! He just has to not block well. If he blocks under average, we win. Damn! Above average. Actually, no, this procs the block. Yeah, Flamenco's gonna win now. No one cares. In fact, this dies, we have exactly the right amount of dancers, which is 1 on the field. I just feel so bad for that guy. We actually got Flamenco for the win. He could have sustained too. Man, he healed for 10 that turn. Crazy. That had nothing to do with this deck. That was just Cosmic Dancer being Cosmic Dancer there. Whew. I feel like Cosmic Dancer is a very decent finisher. I really kind of discovered the value of it in the aggro decks when I just wanted a little bit of overshoot, bullseye overshoot. It makes you not run out of steam. It was such a top deck madness there. That was insane. Looking for a 1. This is good enough. This actually is not that good, so we're gonna go with you instead. Okay. So look for a 1 here. Not bad. This is the same solar flare, yes. This is exactly what we just want. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it is. Oh baby. What's the best support card to craft to 500 sparks? Well, again, there's 250, then there's 1,000. The best one for 1,000 is going viral for sure. That just happened. Another imp throwing imp. Right here. Damn. That's okay. Plays an imp deck and wins with dancing synergy. It's true, you guys. Has to use a whole berry blast on there. Sadness. Not bad. This draws us the card. This guy here was a little bit sad. Prevents the toxic wasted from having that good lane, but whatever. Okay. Welcome, Audacious Hat. Your name's a little misleading. Welcome to the stream. This is tough. I don't really see the play. I'm gonna just go with you. Control Nightcap. It's not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. This will work in lane 1 if your move's a 2-3 here. It'd be amazing, actually. Wow, weak. Banana split doubled mint. Ugh. And another heal? Are you kidding me? That was a very, very good molly-kill. This really isn't bad against our deck too, going against the drawing. Come on! We needed Infinity Clones there so badly. Arg! Look at our hand! We have all support cards. That was a good molly-kill. Why not? Don't roll 3. Come on, man! Just double molly-kill now. It's gotta be in third molly-kill. Or not. Didn't get any value out of that. We're still gonna block unless he rolls double ones. There's one. Freaking lord. Need a card. Ho ho! We rolled a 1. We did it this time. You guessed it. I have much of a choice here. I guess for next turn we kind of have to do this. Hope for the best. What the heck? Too many weaknesses. Any deck that you play zombie after zombie. I guess that goat deck did well yesterday. There's nothing in our deck that saves us. So maybe there's something here? Nope. It says too many weaknesses. If you think about every game we've lost today, it's basically all been when we get field cleared. It's either been sour grapes or shrinking violet or kernel corn there. And the stack does not win fast enough to not get kernel corned even. Zombot stuff. Has nothing to do with that. It has to do with, even though Sour Grapes isn't super efficient, but people run it because it's berries. And we also got screwed by Sergeant Strongberry today. Got screwed by Shrinking Violet. Got screwed by Kernel Corn. Seems like that's basically been the problem every time. So when you're playing zoo decks, we would have the same, you know, it's the exact same problem we had yesterday with the Boogaloo aggro deck. I think I'm just going to play some games with you guys and we'll call it a Friday. I'll just upload the goat deck instead today. I can't even upload this. Backyard bounce didn't work. It seems like Imp throwing Imp should be pretty good against the field clear, but we never had it on the board during the opportune times, you know? If we would have had Imp throwing Imp while he's sour graping us and stuff like that. Alright, I'll see you later, Spiriton. Yeah. Kill some offline friends. Friendless is glitching out nicely today. My in-game name is Frima. All one word. Capitalization doesn't matter. Grandma's yard site tomorrow. Okay. I'm not gonna play Elder Scrolls. Probably not gonna play today, unless I just have extra time in the afternoon. Unlikely. Let's do something spicy. See what happens. In-game name is Frima. All one word. That is really annoying. How do you deal with that? Start with the wrong power. Didn't decide not to play around Briar Rose. Interesting choice. I did not watch the World Cup, no. Turn 3 win? What is this? That's really cool. Deep Patrick. Amazing. 1, 2. And you had a really friendly block meter. An overall piece of trash on his side. This is a very spicy play. Let's see what happens. A lot could go horribly wrong here. Give me something good. Give me a Briar Rose somewhere. Anyway. Why are you making snipers? So weird. Darn. I think we'll be able to beat this now. Going viral is getting a little sad. Can't going viral now. That's nice. As long as we remove this, we'll be fine. Let's see what happens. Yes, we're just fine now. This field warmed up with the sunflower ramp plus cool 1. Which is pinging our face a little bit. We got the double raptors, yes. Got him. Oh, thanks, Papa Fry. Keep it going. How you doing, Czar? The Czar of here. The Czar of PvZ heroes. Okay, that's a good use. Still really dominating now. This Tuesday. These weenie beanies aren't so good. Okay, they just became good. Wow. Top deck madness once again. I'll definitely do that. Give this man an extinction event, or not. It's not quite lethal. That is a pine clone. I love this deck. This deck does so many things. I've not seen our cob cannons yet, though. Would have been useful there. Would have been really. Anyway. Fine mode. I'm looking at an aggro solar flare deck. Looks good. Looks good. I would add Haunted Pumpkin though and get rid of the Berry Angries. As many, if you can get rid of the 2 Berry Angries and 2 Cosmic Flowers and add in 4 Haunted Pumpkins, this deck will be top tier. Like literally. Going viral. This game is definitely not in the books yet. This is not gonna be easy. So I didn't play these decks. It only has one card, so the chance that it's another weed spray between these two cards here is very unlikely. Where is Cob Cannon when you need it, though? If we get top deck of Cob Cannon, we'll just win here. Not getting it done at this stage against big guys. Really not good. Any removal card, any going viral wins, and weed spray wins. Usually. I bet it's going viral. It's my prediction. I would not play any minions there. It has to be tricks. Wow, the team up is so good. He was relying on us putting a guy. And, no. Too slow. Super would have saved him. Damn. His slick wins. There are a lot of things there, but he had Alien News. It's a good card, it just doesn't work against team ups. So it turned out that the card that we thought was horrible there was actually the best thing we could have gotten, which was the Raptors. That was my second game, right? I'll just do the daily challenge and call it a day, you guys. Sorry, I wish I could play with more people. Hibernate and Barriers. Probably go shopping. Oh baby. Oh baby. That's a hand. That's a curve, folks. Let's take this crap before it gets out of control. I wonder if there's a good way to utilize this. Seems like a really interesting tempo card. It has the problem, zombie tempo. It's just intrinsically doesn't work in this game. Could play this. Okay, that happens. We'll save it. It's 4 damage now, but not bullseye. We'll save it. That's the last one. Sorry, Winter Phoenix. I'll try to get you a different time. I have to go. I'll go. What was that? Oh, we're taking damage every turn? Oh, I didn't even realize. My bad. That happens. Really? I didn't read the thing. I just went through the game. There's no point. Oh, black-eyed pea. Oops. Put that in the wrong lane. I could do something like this. I just don't want it to end up on height so we get Alien News. Oh, baby. Oh, this is a little bit OP. I'm so happy I didn't do it the other way around. La 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 la. Oh baby. Banana Bomb's a good card. It's arguably better than Berry Blast. Depends on the situation, depends on your deck, depends on your curve, depends what you're trying to do. You can run both also. Not a problem. That happens. Interesting. You're dead. Yo dad, all up in your head. That actually gets double buffed because the warlord's so annoying. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This will... I think we'll just go with this one. That was top deck madness. Could not be better. This is a combo. No, it's not. Oh, it's like this. That's the play, you guys. Yo, Dad. No. I want to make it worse for myself. Now it's 18 damage. My computer begins. Alright, guys, I'll see you later. Alright, people. Let's go raid someone. Thanks for joining us. So, yeah, the Imps, again, the problem with the Imps is, I think, is just the fact that you're just playing Imps dry. You need to have gravestones or tricks or something in order to win in this game. That's why control on the zombies is so ideal. Control's OP and tempo just sucks. Aggro in this meta, I don't know. Aggro zombies aren't working either. It seems like it's all control on the zombie side. Which means just do a lot of tricksters and the bounty hunters and stuff. Alright, let's see Elder. Captain who?
И подписчики сказали, что она реально интересная, можно в нее покатать.
What is this? Does he talk? Let me stay awake. This is not very attractive. Rock.
Если мне YouTube приятно глядеть в какой-нибудь...
Meleas. That's a cool.
Alright,
Alright, we'll go with this guy. Go say hello, everybody.
Yeah, I really need... I gotta exalt him. Yeah.
Go get him. Go raid him up. I'll see you later, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'll upload.
I gotta do some trade-offs here.
I'll upload it right now.
This is not good. How's it going, Electro? Take care, Anthony. Nothing much, Yeti Hunter. How are you doing?
See you guys
All right.
next time.